Hello, welcome back to my channel, and a special welcome if you're new here. My name is Jen. I'm a certified weight loss and nutrition coach who has lost and maintained a 140-pound weight loss. And today we're going to talk about the 5 worst diets for weight loss and why. You're not going to want to miss today's video. So if you're excited, give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not. Turn your bell on because I upload new videos every Tuesday and Thursday. Check out the description box down below where I will link nutrition coaching. Like I said, I do offer personalized macros and calories. This is what I calculated and followed for myself to lose my 140 pounds and have since maintained that weight loss, as well as one-on-one coaching for questions, accountability, or to talk with me directly. Links, discounts to my favorite things are also down in that description box. So let's talk about the 5 worst diets for weight loss and why. If we're going to go on a weight loss journey, we want to make sure whatever it is that we're doing to reach our goals is sustainable for us, something that's going to inspire us, keep us motivated, and something, of course, that's going to actually work. And not just in the short term, but in the long term. Most diets are not sustainable long term. Most diets lead to short-term weight loss, but typically people gain all of their weight back and then some when they follow a diet. The best thing that you can do to lose weight and keep it off, again, is doing something that is sustainable for you. And every body is different, so everything is going to be different for every single person. Like I mentioned, I followed macros and calories. I tracked my calories, tracked my protein, kept an eye on my carbs and fats, but really focused on calories and protein, and lost 90 pounds in 1 year in 2022, and have since reached my weight loss goal and maintained that counting calories and macros. That is what works for me. That's what's sustainable for me. It's not a diet. It's a way of life for me. And again, you have to find what works for you. But these 5 diets have been proven time and time again to be the worst for weight loss. So we're going to talk about them, and I'm going to tell you why you should avoid these. Number 1 is a juice cleanse. First and foremost, your body cleanses naturally. Your body detoxes naturally. That's what your kidney and your liver is for. So you don't need to follow any type of diet that offers detoxing or cleansing. And juice cleanses, yeah, of course you're going to lose weight during the cleanse itself because you're in an extreme caloric deficit. All you're doing is drinking juice all day. So of course you're going to lose weight, but it's not going to stay off. As soon as you stop the juice cleanse, all of the weight is going to come back on. These juices are also typically chock full of sugar and don't contain any fiber. The fiber that is found in fruit is what causes your blood sugar not to spike when consuming the natural sugar found in fruit. All of that fiber is typically stripped in juice. Juice cleanses can lead to unstable blood sugar levels, muscle loss, and a slowed metabolism. They also lack essential nutrients and are not sustainable for long-term weight loss. So whatever you do to lose weight, you have to do that to keep the weight loss off. So skip the juice cleanses. Number 2 is a diet that used to be so popular. I hear about it here and there, definitely not as much as I used to, and that is the HCG diet. This takes calorie restriction to the extreme. And all that happens when we restrict calories is we lower our metabolism. We slow it down. So once we stop dieting, or the HCG diet, now our metabolism has slowed and we can eat even less than we used to be able to eat in order to maintain our weight. More or less, trying to lose weight makes it pretty much impossible with a slowed metabolism. The HCG diet actually is about 500 to 800 calories a day. We should never eat 500 to 800 calories a day. We should never even eat under 1,200 to 1,500 calories per day. So like I said, this offers an extreme caloric deficit, which is extremely dangerous. There's no scientific evidence to support the effectiveness of HCG in weight loss. Very low calorie diets can be dangerous and lead to nutrient deficiencies, muscle loss, and slow metabolism. There are potentially dangerous side effects, and this diet is not sustainable in the long term. Thank goodness we don't hear about this as often. This is another one you should absolutely positively stay away from. Now, number 3 might be controversial, but I have to say that I 100% agree that this is one of the worst diets out there, and that is the ketogenic diet. This is all about eating high-fat, low-carb foods to lose weight. Again, this isn't sustainable. What, are you never going to have bread again in your life, or never have birthday cake at a party, or have pizza with your family? It's not sustainable, so why bother doing it to try to lose weight? The long-term effects, safety, are still highly under debate. This diet can also be difficult to sustain due to extreme carbohydrate restrictions. It may lead to nutrient deficiencies, constipation, and an increased risk of heart disease due to the high intake of saturated fats. Your best bet is to eat all food groups, protein, carbs, and protein, carbs, and fats in moderation. Again, being in a calorie deficit is the only way to lose weight. And side note, all of these 5 terrible diets for you, the only reason they work and the only reason you lose weight on them is because you're in a calorie deficit. So why not just be in a calorie deficit and eat everything? That's really the way to go. That's what's sustainable. So the ketogenic diet is out. Number 4 is another one that has been getting a little bit more popular, definitely nowhere near things like the ketogenic diet, and that is the raw food diet. This diet requires you to only consume uncooked items, so things like fruits, vegetables, nuts, and seeds. This doesn't allow any processed foods at all or anything that is cooked. So where's all the protein coming from? Right? Where's the protein coming from? We know how important protein and fiber is in a diet. The raw food diet is challenging to follow and will likely result in nutrient deficiencies, especially in protein, vitamin B12, and calcium. It's dangerously low in calories, which can lead to inadequate energy intake. You don't need to only eat raw foods. Again, eating everything in moderation and washing your portions is really the way to go. And last but not least, this diet used to be all the rage. There was so much controversy around it, and for good reason, and that's the Atkins diet. Now, this is different than the ketogenic diet. This is consuming high levels of fat and high levels of protein, and then limiting your carbohydrates. It's very strict in terms of what you can and cannot eat. Studies show that it may be effective for weight loss in the short term, but not in the long term, and that most people regain the weight back down the line. Anytime we restrict or eliminate any food or food group, it's not sustainable. And like I said, any of these 5 diets, or really any diet out there, the chances of you keeping the weight off long term are slim to none, unless it's simply a caloric deficit and you eat anything that you want within that caloric deficit. That can be a lot more sustainable because it doesn't restrict or eliminate any food or food groups. Now, there are some diets out there that are a little bit more manageable, that are more recommended than the 5 on this list. If you're interested in me talking about diets that I would personally recommend, if you have to choose a diet, these are the ones that I would recommend. Let me know. I would be happy to film that video for you. But these diets, you should stay away from these 5 diets. They're not sustainable. They're not healthy. They are extreme caloric. They are offer an extreme caloric deficit that can lead to short-term and long-term health consequences. So these 5 diets, stay away from them. Let me know down below, have you followed any of these diets? Because I've honestly done most of them. And what was the result for you? And let me know what you do to lose and maintain your weight loss. And if you enjoyed today's video, and of course, if you found it helpful, give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not. Turn your bell on because I upload new videos every Tuesday and Thursday. Down in the description box, I will have nutrition coaching. Again, I follow my personalized macros and calories to lose and maintain my 140-pound weight loss, and I offer one-on-one coaching for questions, accountability, or if you just need someone to support you on your health journey. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.